Here's some business advice that's super obvious. Once you know it, stop trying to boil the ocean. Now in my space, which is the B2B space, if I say who's your target audience, most of my customers and clients usually say business owners or SMBs or SMEs or busy business owners, SMBs, SMEs, and other small business owners. They're all the same. Indeed, in my space, all our target audience are business owners. It's too broad. So think about it this way. If you went up to the side of the ocean and you wanted to boil it, you could pull out your flamethrower and go trying to boil the ocean. It's never going to happen. Or you could pull out your little billy can, your pot, fill up a little bit of water, put it over an open flame, and it's going to be bubbling in no time. Narrower is better. The more specific that you can get with your target audience, the easier your life is going to be. It's going to be easier to find those people. It's going to be easier to grab their attention. It's going to be easier to distill down what you do in a way that is scalable, because you won't be reinventing the wheel with every client that you sign up. Don't try to boil the ocean. Narrow is better. So how do we go about this? How do we come up with a target audience? Well, one of my favorite games is something called the doctor on the plane test. Now, if I jumped on a plane and I said, is there a doctor on the plane? All the doctors go, yeah. If a doctor has fallen asleep, the person next to them will give them an elbow. Say, wake up, they want you. Is there a doctor on the plane? But most people don't say, is there a doctor on the plane in their business? They say, are there any heart-centered business leaders with a passion for whatever it is that you do? No one's going to raise their hand. Is there a doctor on the plane versus are you excited by health and wellness? It's just not going to work. So when it comes to your target audience, there are some things that I like to look for. Number one is, can you articulate the audience in a way that their friends will know is correct? So I begin with industry, then I go with job title, then I might go location, then I might go business size. These are all demographic traits. Is there a doctor on the plane? Yes. Is there someone excited by health and wellness? Huh? Is there someone who's passionate about making the world a better place, a socially empathic business leader? Versus, do we have any CEOs of not-for-profits on the plane? One, I'm naming the target audience in the form of their title and also the industry that they're in. It's a great place to start. Also, other people can then step up and go, I know a CEO of a not-for-profit. The same way they could say, I know a dentist, or I know a web developer. But what they don't understand are things like concepts like content creators or creatives or industry professionals. They're all just too broad. They're all too vague. Sometimes you're better off picking industries within your industry and going narrower until you get to a place where you can go broader. So, could you apply the doctor on the plane to your business? Are there any on the plane?